Hey everyone, and welcome. If you're living with diabetes, or you're just starting to learn about blood sugar, you're in the right place. Today, we're diving into a topic that's often overlooked but incredibly important: vitamins. We're talking about the top 5 best vitamins for diabetics and how they can help you lower your blood sugar and feel your best. Now, I know managing diabetes can feel like a full-time job. You're tracking your food, you're exercising, you're probably taking medication. It's a lot. But what if I told you that something as simple as the right vitamins could make a real difference? It's true. Vitamins are essential for everyone, but they're especially crucial for those of us with diabetes. And there's a good reason why. Diabetes and everything that goes along with it can actually increase your risk of being deficient in certain key vitamins. Think about it. Diabetes changes how your body processes nutrients. High blood sugar can make you pee more, right? And that means you're flushing out water-soluble vitamins faster than someone without diabetes. Then there's the medication side. Common drugs like metformin, maybe you're taking it, can interfere with how your body absorbs vitamin B12. And finally, let's be honest, even the healthiest diabetic diet, if it's not perfectly balanced, can sometimes leave you short on essential nutrients. So, what happens when you're low on these vital vitamins? Well, it can impact everything from your blood sugar control and energy levels to your nerve health. It can even affect your overall feeling of wellness. Not good. That's why we're going to break down the top 5 vitamins that can be real game changers for people with diabetes. We'll talk about why they work, the best natural ways to get them, and, if needed, how to supplement safely. Are you ready to unlock a new level of blood sugar control? Let's jump in. Vitamin number 1. Vitamin D, the sunshine. Superstar. First up is vitamin D, the sunshine vitamin. Now you probably know it's good for your bones, but did you know it's also a major player in insulin sensitivity and how your body handles glucose? Basically, it helps your body use insulin more effectively. And that, my friends, is huge for keeping blood sugar in check. So, why are so many people, especially those with diabetes, low in vitamin D? Well, a big one is lack of sun exposure. Your body makes vitamin D when your skin is exposed to sunlight. But let's face it, many of us spend most of our time indoors, or we live in places where we don't get strong sun year-round. People with darker skin also naturally produce less vitamin D, and things like obesity and certain medical conditions can also make it harder to get enough. What are the warning signs you might be low? Think constant fatigue, that feeling of being tired all the time, even when you think you've slept enough. Bone pain, muscle weakness, even mood changes can be clues. Some people even notice impaired wound healing or get sick easily. Now, let's talk about real results. There are actual studies showing that people with type 2 diabetes who took vitamin D supplements saw improved insulin sensitivity and better blood sugar control. One study, published in a journal called Diabetes Care, showed just that. Imagine someone, let's call her Sarah, a woman in her 50s with type 2 diabetes. She's always tired, works inside, and her blood sugar is a constant battle. Her doctor checks her vitamin D, finds it's low, and she starts a supplement. Over time, Sarah notices her energy is way up, and her A1C, that long-term blood sugar number, starts to go down. That's the power of vitamin D. So, how do you get more? Ideally, sunshine. Aim for 15-20 minutes of sun on your arms and face a few times a week. But be smart. Don't get burned. You can also find vitamin D in fatty fish like salmon and tuna, egg yolks, and fortified foods like some milk or orange juice. Just check the labels. If you're thinking about a supplement, vitamin D3 is usually the best choice. The recommended daily amount is 600-800 IU, but many experts say higher doses are often needed, especially if you have diabetes. But, and this is huge, talk to your doctor first. They need to test your levels and figure out the right dose for you, taking into account any other meds you're on. The absolute maximum safe limit is generally 4,000 IU per day, but again, doctor's orders are key. Vitamin number 2, vitamin B12, the nerve and energy guardian. Next up is vitamin B12. This one is super important for nerve function, making red blood cells, and even DNA. And for people with diabetes, it's extra critical because nerve damage, neuropathy, is a common and serious complication. Why are people with diabetes at risk for B12 deficiency? One major culprit is metformin. If you're on metformin, listen up. Long-term use can seriously mess with your body's ability to absorb B12. Also, as we get older, it gets harder to absorb B12 from food, and if you're vegan or vegetarian, you're at higher risk because B12 is mostly found in animal products. So, what should you watch out for? The big one is peripheral neuropathy, that tingling, numbness, or pain in your hands and feet. For diabetics, this is a huge red flag because it can lead to foot ulcers and other problems. You might also feel tired and weak, have trouble with your memory, or even experience mood changes. There are studies backing this up. One, published in the Archives of Internal Medicine, showed a clear link between long-term metformin use and B12 deficiency. Picture this. John, a man in his late 60s with type 2 diabetes, has been on metformin for years. He starts getting that tingling and numbness in his feet. His doctor suspects B12 deficiency, runs a test, and confirms it. John starts a B12 supplement, and slowly, those neuropathy symptoms start to ease up. To get B12 naturally, focus on meat, poultry, fish, eggs, and dairy. If you're plant-based, look for fortified foods like some plant-based milks or nutritional yeast. If you need a supplement, there are different forms. Your doctor can help you choose, and they might even recommend sublingual tablets, the ones that dissolve under your tongue, or injections if you have serious absorption problems. The good news is, there's no real upper limit for B12. It's generally considered very safe, but always check with your doctor first. Vitamin number 3, magnesium, the mineral MVP. Let's talk about magnesium. This mineral is a workhorse. It's involved in over 300 processes in your body, including how your body handles glucose and uses insulin. It's vital for healthy blood sugar, blood pressure, and nerve function. Why are people with diabetes often low in magnesium? Well, diabetes itself can cause you to lose more magnesium through your urine. Also, if you're eating a lot of processed foods and not enough whole grains, nuts, seeds, and leafy greens, you might not be getting enough. Certain medications, like diuretics, water pills, can also deplete magnesium. Symptoms of low magnesium can include muscle cramps, fatigue, high blood pressure, irregular heartbeat, and even worsened insulin resistance. You might also experience headaches, anxiety, or even numbness. Studies have shown that magnesium supplements can improve blood sugar control in people with type 2 diabetes. One meta-analysis, that's a study that looks at a bunch of other studies, published in Diabetes Care confirmed this. Imagine Maria, a woman in her late 40s with prediabetes. She gets frequent leg cramps, and her blood sugar is creeping up. Her doctor suggests she boost her magnesium. She starts eating more magnesium-rich foods and takes a supplement. Over time, the cramps disappear, and her blood sugar numbers improve. To get magnesium naturally, load up on leafy greens like spinach and kale, nuts and seeds, almonds, cashews, pumpkin seeds, dark chocolate, yes, really, avocados, beans, and whole grains. If you go the supplement route, there are different forms. Magnesium citrate, glycinate, and chloride are generally well absorbed. The upper limit for supplemental magnesium is 350 mg per day. More than that can cause digestive issues. But remember, this limit doesn't apply to the magnesium you get from food. Vitamin number 4, chromium, the insulin enhancer. Chromium is a trace mineral, meaning you only need a tiny bit. but it plays a key role in helping insulin do its job. It helps move glucose from your blood into your cells, where it can be used for energy. Deficiency can happen if you're eating mostly processed foods and not enough whole grains, fruits, and veggies. Age, stress, intense exercise, infection, pregnancy, and breastfeeding can also play a role. Signs of low chromium can include problems controlling your blood sugar, insulin resistance, and even elevated cholesterol. You can have symptoms of neuropathy, anxiety, fatigue, and weight gain. Now, the research on chromium is a bit mixed, but some studies have shown that it can help improve blood sugar control and insulin sensitivity in people with diabetes. For example, some people with type 2 diabetes who struggle with insulin resistance find that chromium supplements help them manage their blood sugar more effectively. It's not a guaranteed fix for everyone, but it can be a helpful tool for some. You can find chromium naturally in broccoli, whole grains, lean meats, brewer's yeast, nuts, green beans, potatoes, and fruits like apples and bananas. If you're considering a supplement, chromium picolinate is a common and well-absorbed form. There's no official upper limit, but doses up to 200 mcg per day are generally considered safe. Chromium can also be included in a multivitamin. Vitamin number 5, Alpha-Lipoic Acid, ALA, the antioxidant powerhouse. Finally, let's talk about alpha-lipoic acid, or ALA. This is a powerful antioxidant that's both fat-soluble and water-soluble, which means it can work its magic all over your body. It helps with energy production and may improve insulin sensitivity and even reduce nerve damage. While your body makes ALA, levels can drop with age and in conditions like diabetes, and you don't get a lot from food. If you're deficient, you can have symptoms related to diabetic neuropathy, like burning, pain, tingling, and numbness. You can also have increased oxidative stress. Studies have shown that ALA supplements can significantly reduce the symptoms of diabetic neuropathy. Some research also suggests it can help with insulin sensitivity. Imagine a patient with diabetic neuropathy who's dealing with constant pain and burning in their feet. Their doctor prescribes ALA, and after a while, they report a real decrease in pain and improved sensation. You can find small amounts of ALA in foods like red meat, organ meats, spinach, and broccoli, but the amounts are much lower than what you'd get in a supplement. For diabetic neuropathy, doses of 600–1800 mg per day are often used in studies, but always under a doctor's supervision. ALA is generally safe, but some people might get a skin rash or upset stomach. And this is crucial. Talk to your doctor before taking ALA if you have diabetes. It can affect your blood sugar and might interact with your diabetes medications. Important reminders. Before we wrap up, I want to stress a few key points. Talk to your doctor. Seriously, this is non-negotiable. Before you start any new supplement, talk to your doctor or a registered dietitian. They know your health history, your medications, and they can help you avoid any problems. Dosage matters. More is not always better. Stick to the recommended doses. Supplements are not a magic bullet. They're meant to supplement a healthy lifestyle, a balanced diet, regular exercise, and your prescribed medications. Watch your blood sugar. Some supplements can affect your blood sugar levels. Monitor closely, especially when you start something new, and tell your doctor about any changes. Be aware of interactions. Some vitamins and minerals can interact with medications. Your doctor can help you avoid this. Choose quality supplements. Look for reputable brands that have been tested by a third party. Read the labels. Know what you're taking, the dosage, and any warnings. Be patient. It may take some time before seeing any change. So, there you have it. The top 5 vitamins that can be incredibly beneficial for people with diabetes. Remember, managing diabetes is a journey, and every step you take to support your health makes a difference. By understanding the role of these key vitamins and working with your healthcare team, you can empower yourself to achieve better blood sugar control and overall well-being. If you found this information helpful, please share it with someone who might benefit. And if you have any questions, or you want to share your own experiences with vitamins and diabetes, drop a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. Don't forget to subscribe for more health tips and information. Thanks for watching.